Hi, welcome to another episode of the Chat Ride with me, TD Black. So, today, what I decided would be a good thing to talk about is basically the reason why I got onto YouTube, the reason why it took me so long to get onto YouTube, and my why. You know what I mean? So, I'm 27 and I'm only 1 month in, not even a month, bruh. I'm a week into YouTube now. And the reason why it took me so long to even start getting onto YouTube or doing the things is because of a really bad disease. It can be chronic sometimes if you let it. It's deadly. I'm telling you, it's called self-doubt. Hey, don't play around. Like, Gabalaya, it's a serious thing. Like, I'm not even playing around. I let self-doubt control me for ever and a day. You know what I mean? I'll give you a bit of a background. At 16, I fell in love with radio at 14. And then at 16, I decided that I'm going to be on radio. It was a done deal. Like, that was the platform I needed to be on. It just grabbed my attention. It just made me feel like that is home. It just made me feel like we're all on a journey and that's my destination. You know what I mean? So, 2-3 years later, I start varsity, and the varsity that I was at didn't have campus radio at the time. But like a year later, in my second year or beginning of third year, campus radio came back. And you would think I'd jump at the opportunity, right? You'd think I'd be first in line auditioning to be on campus radio and rock the airwaves and listen, not play around, right? I wasn't first in line. I wasn't in the middle of the line. I wasn't at the back of the line. I was nowhere near the line. I didn't even try. Throughout varsity, and I was there for an extended time because these things happen in university. I was there 5 years, and 4 of those years there was campus radio, and I didn't even try to get on because of the self-doubt disease. I'm telling you, I'm blaming it 100%. You talk yourself out of doing things that you would love to do, and you almost feel like you should be good at it already because you listen to radio personalities and you're like, they are so witty, they have comebacks for days that will make you laugh, or just like thought-provoking comebacks. They are so knowledgeable and so well-informed, or at least at the time. They just know their stuff, and their personalities are just like personalities that you don't want to stop listening to. Just grab your attention. They're just interesting and interested. And I just felt like, nah, I'm not that interesting. I literally talked myself out of even trying because I was like, I'm not interesting. I'm shy. I have never stood out. Except maybe academically a little bit, not even in primary school, and I just never felt like I had the right personality. Every media personality that I admired had a story that was amazing. Like, I presented in class and it just felt great. I did drama in school. I was, I don't know, on stage at some point, and it felt right. I was always the one that was talkative and entertained others. That is their story. Nah, the exact opposite. I was the quiet one. What is that sound? You see, lack of privacy in life brings you such problems. But yes, like, you kind of feel like, my story was the complete opposite of what the big media personality stories was. Now I was quiet, I was shy, I cried all the time in primary school, and then in high school, yeah, I was, funny because I was sarcastic, nyana, but still, I didn't stand out to be a person that would be in the media industry. Never. In fact, I was better academically than I was from an entertaining or media or artistic perspective. So, like, my story didn't link with the people I admired. So that too made me feel like maybe this is not where I should be in my life. You know what I mean? So I self-talked myself out of even trying. And when I started working, I was like, ish, but I have to try to do this. But it was tough because, you know, the long hours, and you know how it is with employers nowadays. It doesn't matter which company you work for, in which industry you work for, they will say to you, if you're going to have another job, you must ask us for permission. You know what I mean? So it was a bit of a challenge, but I did do a small radio course, because here's the thing, if something is all right, I have to finish this video. I know the lighting is terrible, but I have to finish this video. So yeah, basically I didn't even try. You know, what happens is, and Oprah explained this very well, that like if there's something that you're meant to be doing in your life, it's gonna knock, it's gonna tap, and then it's gonna knock, and it's gonna break the wall down because you're not listening. It's like, dude, this is what you need to be doing. Why are you not doing the things? So basically that's what happened on my side. I like doubted myself so much, and eventually I've reached a point where it literally haunts me. You know, it calls my name all the time. Radio, it just goes, CD come, CD come, CD come, and now it's screaming my name. So I decided this year it's time to take a stand. It's time to you know, put my words to action, put my dreams to action. And the thing is, we wait for self-doubt to go away. We want to be healed of self-doubt before we can do anything about what we really want to do in our lives. And that's the problem. You think it's going to go away, and you think there's going to be a cure that's somehow invented by psychiatrists or psychologists somewhere, give it to you, get rid of self-doubt, and then do what you've always dreamt of doing. Doesn't work that way. There's only one cure of self-doubt I'm learning, and it's doing the very thing that you're doubting that you'd be able to do. That's the only solution. Once you actually do it and you prove to yourself, and that voice inside of your head that keeps making you doubt yourself, that listen, I actually can't do this and I'm actually doing it, only then will self-doubt get healed. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it ever goes away for good, but I do know that it does get better. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's make 2018 that year. And I know you're thinking, this girl, she just started and she thinks you can give me advice. Like, what the hell? So take it, don't take it, man. But I really think that if you're not doing the things that you need to be doing in your life, you're robbing yourself of so much joy. You know what I mean? You're robbing the world of the gift that you were born with, because you're supposed to find that gift and share it with us. So why are you robbing us of your gift? You have to make it happen. You know what I mean? Let's make 2018 the year that we crush self-doubt, man. You know, get rid of it. Yeah, so that's my why, that's my reason. And the reason why I joined YouTube is really to get rid of those doubts, because I'm like, if I can do YouTube, then I can do radio. Then I can do whatever. So that's my reason for being on YouTube. I hope that you'll be on this journey with me, watching episodes, liking, subscribing, sharing, you know, the whole lot, man. Join me again for another episode of the Chat Ride really soon, where I'll actually be discussing an actual real topic.